Welcome to the 10th, yes, the 10th episode of Imaginality. Come close, yes, a little closer. How are you? How are you really? Good? Not good? Fair to middling? Well, I've got something to tell you. You are amazing. A creative explosion waiting to happen. The 10th episode. Time for something in the magnitude of 10, methinks. 10 cupcakes. 10 zombies. 10 gnomes. 10 till we do it again. 10 predictions from the future. No. That would cause unbelievable imbalance, potentially creating a time paradox that could threaten the very fabric of space and time itself. So perhaps not. Well, let's begin again. This last week I have felt a little unwell. Yes, again, it's probably stress related and a good dollop of virus ladled on too. Stress related, virally inflicted. I haven't been dealing with things in an appropriate way or manner. That's manner as in appropriate way, and not dealing with things on my manner like the Cockney I is, ain't it? I've been letting stress get to me a bit too much. Therefore, this week, how to deal with stress in an appropriate way and or manner. And I'm talking about creative things. Root out the problem and get it off your manner. What is your problem? Identify the stressor and then get a Cockney gangster to off it. Lists. Get stuff out of your head and into a list. There's too much going on, and when all that action is in your head, you need to get it out. Lists are really helpful. Make a to-do list or a someday maybe list. Things you can do and things you'd like to do. There are plenty of other lists too. People I'd like to meet. People I'd like to work with. People who I'd much rather see not. Review your lists. Let your subconscious know that you'll look at those lists. Don't let the worry back in your head. Cross things off the lists. You can't do everything. Those creative ideas are great, but you aren't infinite. Yes, I know I said you are a creative explosion, but Einstein pointed out that energy is finite and linked to mass. You have mass. You are finite. Accept it and cross things off the list. As I've said before, share the idea with someone else. Pass it on. Play it forward. Let them get stressed over it. Exercise. Most but not all creative activities are sedentary. That's one of my blind words. I can never spell it right. I had to look it up. Sedentary. Being sedentary doesn't help. A little light exercise will. It will reduce stress hormones and increase endorphin levels. That's why I go for a 5-mile jog each morning before settling down to write. Yeah. Sleep and eat properly. Actually, these could be with number 5. All 3 are about looking after our physical bodies, which in turn helps us deal with stress. Get enough sleep and eat properly and you'll have more energy to deal with the creative things that crop up. Of course, sleep and stress are uneasy bedfellows, if you'll pardon the pun. If you're stressed out, it is very difficult to sleep properly. That's why the other things on this list may be a better place to start if you're having trouble sleeping. Or a trip to the doctors too. Don't forget, they should know what they are talking about. Hey! Talking about, yes, number 8. Talk to others. Share how you feel. Believe it or not, there are others who want to listen, want to help, and who may also be feeling the same way. It's good to talk. Don't let negative thoughts take control. Realise what you have already created. However small and seemingly insignificant, it is something that you have already done. a photograph, a doodle, a tune that you hum. Think positively, and if you've done that, then take the next step. Creativity is a process, a way of life. It doesn't just drop out of the air into your lap. No. Let your feelings out, and in effect your stress, in your creativity. Write that song, paint that picture, write that poetry that explains exactly how you feel. So, that's it. 10 tips. Are you wondering what happened to number 7? Has it bothered you? Has it upset you? Made you feel like something is wrong? Something is missing? Well, let things go. If there is nothing you can do about something, just let it go. This is the hardest thing for me to learn. It's why I left it out and left it to the end, to make a point to myself. Let me know what things are stressing you about your creative journey, and I'll get back to you in a future episode. I already have a couple of things that need to be answered from your comments previously. Well, that was it. Happy 10th episode to Imaginality, and a happy, less stressful week for you too. Go forth and creative.